I've been feeling so inspired by like really dark, sultry makeup looks lately. Maybe because we're going into fall, but then I do it on myself and I don't know, I just don't love it. My eye will not stop watering as usual, so just ignore how shitty this eye looks and how perfect this eye looks. Angel is on the right shoulder, right? Devil on the left. It's like my eyes. I don't know. Today I'm going to be doing a empty product review video. This is going to be my third one total, and it's been a while since my last one. I've got quite a bit of empty products in the empties bag. Wow, I cannot show you guys. This bag is so deep. There's a lot in there. This video might be 100 years long, so sorry in advance. The first thing I'm going to mention is this Cetaphil moisturizing cream. I didn't completely use it up, but I got really close, if you guys can see that. It's kind of just covering the bottom. I had to use quite a lot to get it to kind of spread evenly and cover my face. By then it just felt really thick. So I probably won't repurchase this because I found other moisturizers that I like even more than this. The St. Ives one that also comes in a tub I've been using, and I love that moisturizer so much. And although this was good, I just won't be repurchasing it. By the way, this is going to be in no particular order because they're all just in the bag and I'm too lazy to organize it before I do this. I'll keep this really quick and simple. I'm addicted to Batiste Dry Shampoo. I don't know why this stuff is so good, but as you can see, I have 4 empty cans and a 5th one in my bathroom right now. This is just in the last, probably what, 5 months since I filmed my last video, so yeah, I use this stuff religiously. Probably too much, but I love it. This face wash is so good, but I'm upset because it's so expensive. It's the Purity Made Simple One-Step Facial Cleanser. It's by Philosphy. Yeah. And oh my gosh, this stuff is so freaking good. Corey ended up getting me this for Christmas actually because it was just one random thing on my beauty list. That was when I was really struggling with acne. When I saw this, I was just so excited to try it to see if it would actually help my skin out at all. And honestly, it did so much. Oh my gosh, I love, love, love this stuff. It just does what it's supposed to do, obviously. It takes all my makeup off and it cleanses my skin so well. I ended up repurchasing this, but in the bigger size, which is like $34. So worth it. I honestly think skincare is something you really should invest in, especially if you have problem skin like me. And I didn't think it would have such a strong impact on how my skin looks and feels, and it honestly has so much that I'm just hooked. So yeah, the Purity by Philosphy face wash is just amazing. So in conjunction with that face wash, I was using this simple smoothing facial scrub as my exfoliant is what I was gonna say. It says no harsh chemicals and everything, but it does have kind of a chemically smell to me. I have no idea why. I don't know what this smells like, but I was really off-put by the smell at first. But then over time, when I used it more and more, I really did see a difference on how my skin felt like after I would use this in the shower. This is such a good choice, especially for drugstore. It's just a really nice, basic exfoliant for sensitive skin. It's worked amazing for me, so 100% repurchasing this. This is actually from a while ago. It's the Simple Micellar makeup wipes, and this was in my last empties video. I used to use these so much, but I actually stopped using makeup wipes, which is weird because I was obsessed with these. I would use makeup wipes just as my first cleanse, but usually that would make me lazy and I would only do one more cleanse after and call it good. Yeah, I have really problem skin, which means I have to make sure my skin is really, really cleansed. If I do end up repurchasing makeup wipes, I will repurchase these because these are my favorite that I've tried, but yeah, I don't know. I just haven't been using makeup wipes. The next thing I have here is the Mario Badescu skincare. It's a facial spray with aloe herbs and rosewater. I use this as my toner just after washing and blah blah. You know, I didn't really feel like it made a huge difference. More moisturized and like more hydrated, obviously, because it's just like a face spray. I did like it, but it didn't make such a difference in my skincare routine that I feel like I will repurchase this. Apparently I wanted to mention this because I put it in the bag, but I love using Johnson's baby oil to take all my eye makeup off in the shower because it just makes it so quick and easy. I can just get my hands wet, squirt this in my hands, rub it in my eyes, rinse my eyes, and there's no makeup on them. It doesn't ever burn my eyes, obviously, because it's baby oil, and it just works. We've got another hair product, and it's an Aussie. Wow, I suck at accents, if you didn't know that. I can't do them. It's really sad. I've been really trying out like drugstore hair products because I think high-end hair products are totally worth, you know, indulging in, but I can't indulge in things right now. But I've always heard really good things about this hairspray, so I thought I would give it a shot, and I wasn't disappointed. It definitely has really good hold, but almost like too much. I really prefer the more touchable, natural, not so crispy hairsprays, you know, more like I guess texturizers with a medium hold, that's usually what I tend to go for. If your hair doesn't really hold curl very well or anything, I feel like this would be awesome. Awesome. I definitely want to try more drugstore things, but I probably won't be repurchasing this one. Oh, I totally forgot about this. So I decided to try the Not Your Mother's dry shampoo instead of the Batiste one time. Not Your Mother's was on some sort of sale, buy one get one 50% off or something. So I was like, ooh, I'll try their dry shampoo. Why not? I go through it so much anyway. And it's true, I went through this really fast, but this was good. It just did not compare to Batiste in my opinion. It worked, it's just it took a lot more and I could still kind of feel the greasy feeling. With Batiste it doesn't matter, my hair could be like sopping wet with grease and it never is, that's disgusting, but it could be and it would revive it, I swear. This I feel like would not revive it, it would make it look a little bit better, but there's still that greasy feeling. Will I repurchase this? No, because I love the Batiste one so much more, but it was worth a shot. I'm gonna try to get through all of the hair and skincare stuff before going into makeup. So the next thing I'm going to mention is the Marc Anthony Argan Oil of Morocco conditioning treatment. I got this in an Ipsy bag and this stuff worked really good. I would just use this as a leave-on conditioner in the shower when I was like shaving my legs or something, just to really let the conditioner sit on and, you know, repair this damage. It's supposed to protect color and nourish weak, dry, damaged hair. Hello. I really liked how my hair would feel afterwards. It didn't feel like it was coated, but it felt really, really nice and conditioned. Marc Anthony, I feel like is pretty expensive, so I might track this down and see how much it is. I feel like I'm going through this so much faster than I thought I would. It's kind of exciting. Okay, I am going to mention this. This is not empty. This I used probably 4 times before I gave up on it because it gave me the worst BO of my life. I'm not exaggerating. This is the Tom's Natural Odor Protection Long-Lasting Deodorant, and I got the tea tree one. I'm not one to get BO really. You know, if I'm working out and getting sweaty and I didn't put any sort of fragrance on, then yeah, I'll get BO. Like the average human. With this stuff, I would do absolutely zero activity. I would sit at my desk at work with this on and I would like noticeably smell myself and it smelled like rank BO. I don't even think I used this for a week and I was like, nope. Which, you know, is really sad because I love Tom's toothpaste so much. I've mentioned the peppermint one in one of my videos before. I think it was my first empties video. Tom's is a really great all-natural brand. The deodorant, although I just ripped it apart, you know, it just didn't work for me. It might work for other people. We just wanted something aimed at sensitive teeth, so we got this. It's fluoride free. I'm kind of picky about my toothpastes because, you know, some toothpaste just tastes really nasty if they're natural, and I really don't want fluoride in my toothpaste, and I really don't want sugar, like flavor, that kind of thing. I just want something that's going to give my teeth a really good, nice clean without the things that, you know, would cause me to be sick if I swallowed, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's why I really like the Tom's of Maine brand. Okay, this should have been in like my first empties video because I've had it for a really long time. It's the Clean and Clear Advantage Fast Clearing Spot Treatment. This is like a step 3 in a 3-step process that I got a long time ago when I was trying to treat my acne. Clean and Clear just didn't work for me. It just kind of made everything really irritated, but this spot treatment did work. It's the only thing that I was like actually impressed by because it would really dry out my big honkin' zits. It wouldn't really work on like texture or anything. I feel like this is solely for drying out big gnarly pimples, and it did that pretty damn well, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really been getting those as much. I don't really have this cystic acne thing going on anymore, thank Jesus. This is way expired anyway. This expired in 2014, 3 years ago. I've had this for so long, so I just wanted to throw that in here. I did really like it at the time a few years ago when I used it. It's just been chilling in my medicine cabinet and I saw that and I was like, you can go. Okay, this is the last thing before I move on to makeup, which I really don't have that much, so this video is not quite as long as I thought it would be. So this is a derma roller. I got this off of Amazon. It's MT Roller. I think that's the brand. MT Microneedle Therapy System. There we go. I am going to be doing a derma rolling video, kind of my progress with derma rolling, how I use this instrument, all that kind of thing, but I'll go ahead and just show you guys because I do replace them every single month. The premise is these little tiny needles go into your skin when you roll over your skin. They're supposed to cause like a little bit of puncture damage so that your skin starts repairing itself and will in turn repair the things that are wrong in that area. A lot of people had really good luck with it when it comes to acne scarring and texture and everything like that. You're not supposed to use it over active acne breakouts, so I wasn't doing this for a really long time because I had way too much active things happening. I basically just had to wait until my skin was in good enough condition that I could start repairing all the damage. This was my first one. I exchanged them out every month because the little needles can get dull, and you know, I'm just getting these off of Amazon for I think less than $15, so they're kind of cheap, and the really good ones that you look into are upwards to like $75. So I was a little skeptical, but I did a lot of research, and basically people said that as long as you make sure to get stainless steel needles, and as long as you're making sure that you're replacing it, you know, every month to 2 months, you can totally feel the difference when they're getting dull as well. After the first month of using this, I totally felt a difference, and I was like, yep, time to get a new one. Like, I'm not gonna risk putting dull needles into my skin and causing even more damage. I did just take like a 3-week break from doing it just because my skin was getting really dry. I have my second one that I've only used once, so I'm gonna do it 3-ish more times before I get a new one. But yeah, that's again called Derma Rolling, and this is the MT roller. I'll try to link it down below. Moving on to makeup products, I threw this in here because it was my very first beauty blender. I used it for about 4 months before I felt like it was kind of gross and just not usable so much anymore. Can I just say that it's just as amazing as everyone said it was? Using my first one, I was just blown away of the quality of this sponge compared to all of the other makeup sponges that I've ever tried. Even knowing its reputation, I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did. So yes, I bought another one. It's like all I use to apply my face products now. I used up this Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer sample, and I just thought I'd throw it in here because I really loved it. It honestly feels like water putting it on, which is super nice and nourishing. I would buy the full size if it wasn't so expensive, but I might end up buying it anyway. Next, I'm going to talk about the foundations that I've used up. So I used up my MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I feel like the longevity of this was really good. It was really full coverage. It was just a little bit too yellow, so I always had to kind of blend it all the way down my chest and everything. It was one of those foundations that if you got really up close to the person, that you could definitely tell they were wearing makeup. Compares to my double wear, I feel, the Estee Lauder double wear, it looks really full coverage and kind of cakey-ish if you're like really close. For the most part, it's really good, and the lasting power of it is like so impressive. But I would probably choose the double wear over this because it matches me a lot better in color. Yeah, I probably won't be repurchasing this, but I did enjoy it. Next, we have my Revlon Color Stay foundations. These are my holy grail every single day foundation. I always get the normal to dry formula and the shade Buff. I feel like Buff is the closest to my shade. I wear foundation almost every day of my life with how busy I am. This is just a really good, reliable foundation that I know I can throw on and it's gonna look good on my skin no matter what, and it's gonna last a long time. Not only that, but it's not like super expensive when I have to replace it, which is really nice. It's less than $20, probably like around $15. You'd think I would know by now. I've gone through so many of these, but I just don't even look at the price. I'm like, yep, I'm buying it, so who cares? As far as like everyday repurchasing foundations, I have to go with my Revlon Color Stay. It's my staple. Speaking of staples, you guys know my Maybelline Fit Me concealer is basically my favorite. Just like my Revlon Color Stay foundation, I repurchase these when I need just an everyday good reliable concealer because I know these are going to work for me. No matter what I put this on top of, it just always looks good, and it always is just really hydrating and moisturizing. I use these under my eyes and I never have any gross crackly creasing or anything like that, you know. Okay, next we're going to talk about eyebrows. This one's the most fresh in my mind, so we're going to start with this. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. I got it in blonde. I went to the store for the NYX Micro Brow and they were out of taupe as usual, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to try something new. I never do that. I always reach for the same things. I'm generally pleased with L'Oreal products, and it has a spoolie on the end. It looked like it was a good color. Why not give it a shot? So I did, and I have to say, like, the color was really good. Barely any left. I don't know if you guys can really see that. It's a really nice, like, warm blonde shade. Not, like, super orange, but also not like really dark like my brows are right now. It has like a waxy consistency, so it almost looked like you had brow gel on as you were applying it already. It was kind of strange. I did kind of like the wax consistency for that reason though. It really did define the brow hairs. The only thing was going on spots that didn't have hair, such as my tail of my brow, it really didn't go on very well. I had to really work it on there. I don't really have a lot of hairs in the brow that you see right now. I have like the general shape, but I don't have like a good shape. So I do have to, for the most part, create my own brows, and this just was not a good product to do that with. Wow. But the kicker, I bought it 2 weeks ago. I ran out of it a week ago. This freaking pencil lasted me 1 week. I used it every day, yeah, but I didn't know I was going to be paying for an $8 pencil to be able to use it for 7 days. Maybe it was my fault for trying to work up the product so much on the parts that weren't really showing up. If anyone else has tried this pencil, let me know if it just went super fast for you too. I was honestly in utter shock when I was trying to turn it and it wouldn't turn anymore. I was like, no, this is impossible. Like, I just bought this. So yeah, I felt really betrayed by this product. It went way too fast, and although I did like the consistency and the color of it, it just didn't show up on parts of my brow that aren't already there. And then we have the Anastasia Beverly Hill Brow Wiz, which is worth every single penny because it's so good, but it's like $20 for one pencil. So I can't justify buying these like every month. You know, $20 a month doesn't seem like that much, but when you already have so many bills and you don't want to add an eyebrow pencil bill on top of that, that's why I've just been sticking with the NYX micro brow pencils. This is a fraction, probably about half of the cost of the Brow Wiz, and I honestly think they work just the same to me. The color is a little bit different. I prefer the color of the Brow Wiz. This is caramel and this is taupe. I feel like if NYX came out with a caramel color, I would just be in love because taupe isn't exactly my color, but it's so much better than the blonde. The blonde is straight up orange. Straight up orange. Yeah, taupe is the closest that I can get in this brow pencil, so it's what I go for, but it's always sold out, so I just need to order some online. Next is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. This is like my favorite brow gel ever. I have repurchased this since this one ran out, and they changed their packaging a little bit. It looks a little bit different. This is the new one. This is the old one. When I first saw it, I was like, oh no. Did they change the formula? Please, God, no. It works just the same, works just as perfectly. I actually like this packaging a little bit more. It's a little bit more glam. It's the same shade, $3.75, light to medium. Yeah, L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper, empty, goodbye. New one, hello. Only 2 more things to talk about. Oh my gosh, I think this is the fastest I've ever gone through an empties video. So the next product is the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. I just got the little baby one because I didn't want to commit to a full-sized one knowing how expensive they were. And this little one was only like $20, I think. And it lasted me a long time, so totally worth it. I will say that it didn't blow me away. I prefer the IT Cosmetics Bye Pores powder. I feel like that one works better than this one. Also, this one was a little bit more yellow. I feel like it didn't work with my skin very much. It claims to be translucent, so I was a little bit surprised when it had a little yellow tone in it. I won't be repurchasing this, but I've heard so many people love it, so I feel like if you haven't tried it, then go ahead and try it. The consistency of this was really nice with my dry skin. I don't really have too much to complain about. All right, the very last product was something that really surprised me. Wet n Wild All Day Wear Photo Focus setting spray. I haven't really used this like with shadows to see if it intensifies shadows, but I will say as a setting spray after your makeup is done, this stuff, oh my god, like it is so good. I use this one as much as possible. Nothing's gonna come out, but the spray on this is so good. I have repurchased this because this was honestly so good that I was like, yes, I need that. I want to kind of show you guys the spray because it's so good, but I don't want to waste any product. No, I'm not going to. It's a really nice mist, but it's not like such a light mist, you know, that you feel like you have to be like all over. It's got it going on. I feel like it just makes my powder settle down and it makes my makeup stay in place, and it's Wet n Wild, so you know it's affordable. I don't understand the cap. Can someone please explain to me what the cap is for? It says all day wear with like a little arrow thing, and then it has a cap with like numbers, so I feel like I should get it. It goes up to 12, so it's like a 12-hour spray, and you like turn it, put it on the number that like this is second time I used it. I don't understand. Can someone please explain this to me? If I don't find anything else that I like as much as this, then I'll probably just continue to repurchase this for a little while. All right, that is all of my empties for today. I wanted to keep it kind of short and sweet. If you guys have any more questions about any of the products that I talked about, then feel free to leave them down in the comments below. I feel like my hair is so freaking flat today, and my eye makeup is so dark. Who even am I? I'm so excited to be able to throw all these products away now. I'm not gonna lie, I get like intense satisfaction from throwing things away. By the way, this is a really cute romper that I got from Forever 21. How cute is this? Oh my gosh, I love it. This is like the only play suit type outfit that I've ever really loved on me, so had to share. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more empty product reviews in the future. Remember that Halloween is right around the corner, so if you have any Halloween makeup requests for me, feel free to put them down below. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you really soon in my next video. Bye!